Your CPP benefits in 2026 will be undergoing some changes. And we're going to talk about what does it mean to you in retirement or in the future. We're going to break it down, and we're going to break down the new CPP enhancements as well. So at the end of it, you're going to know your eligibility and you're going to be able to know what the CPP enhancements is going to mean for you. But first, make sure to hit the like, subscribe, drop a comment down below. But let's break it down. What is new for 2026? Well, the first thing you're going to notice is that the income level, or the YMPE, the yearly maximum pension earnings, has increased from $71,300 to $74,600. What this means is that a larger portion of your income, if you're making up to, let's say, $74,600, CPP will basically deduct the usual. For example, it's 5.9%, for example, on your paycheck, and the employer will usually match that. So in total, you're looking at 12% in terms of your CPP contributions for the year. Also, the new rules with the CPP enhancements is that if you're earning more than $74,600 up to $85,000, you're gonna have 4% additional deductions. I'm sure you may be wondering, is this going to affect your total income? Well, that is not how it actually is going to work. Now, let's look at it in terms of buckets. You have one bucket with $74,600, in which 5.9% is going to come out of that. And the other bucket is for the second tier, between $74,000 to $85,000. You're gonna have 4% coming out of that. So it's not gonna affect your entire income, but if you're earning over $74,600, you're gonna have to contribute 4% towards anything above $74,600, right? By the way, guys, your employer will also match 4%. So you're gonna have 8% additional contributions if your income is between $74,600 and $85,000. So the maximum CPP contributions that you can make, or the maximum CPP contribution that you can make, is up to $4,200, for example. And the maximum CPP2, or we call it the CPP enhancement benefit, is $416. But what this new CPP enhancement was intended to do is intended to raise that, right, from 25% to 33%, for example, in order to supplement your retirement. Now, it's not going to be like life-changing, because it is only designed to cover like a fraction of your full-time income. The rest of it should be made up in the form of TFSAs, RRSPs, workplace pensions, or any other income that you're doing on the side. But what you can expect, for example, as an employee, well, for one, the longer that you contributed towards your CPP, or the younger you are, you could expect to pay more in the form of CPP. And the closer you are to retirement, then that number goes down. And if you are in a higher income bracket, then a larger portion, for example, of your income will be contributed towards your CPP. So once again, you have the first tier, which is from 0 to $74,600. You will be contributing around 5.9. Let's round it to 6%. The second tier is between $74,600 to $85,000, in which you will have to deduct an additional 4% from your paycheck. They could expect a little bit more in terms of a raise in the form of that, but it should not expect to complement everything. By the way, guys, if you want to know more also on how you can supplement this CPP benefit, with other investments or with other things like TFSAs and RRSPs, feel free also to check out my website. It's leonman.ca. If you found value, feel free to hit a like, subscribe, drop a comment down below. Till next time, I wish you nothing but the best on your retirement. And also, I hope you got a better idea of how the CPP enhancement works. And you can reach out at any time. Until next time, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. Take care.